Dress to impress, dress to impress, dress to impress, dress to impress. Had million of players, can't even afford minimum of 1K. Had famous collabs, their own doll line, and million of fans. So what happened now? And is DTI dead? For people who don't know, Dress to Impress is a Roblox game that was created back in at the end of 2023 and started blowing up start of 2024. Had bunch of eras after era. So why the sudden fall down? Chapter 1. Why the fall down? Toxic community. Let's be real. A community makes the game and vice versa. But DTI community was toxic. Unfair voting, people just being clear cut mean to new players and to the devs who made the game. And the community was overall not supportive. People bullied each other a lot, bunch of people experienced the toxicity. So the fall down was inevitable because of the community. If the community is not supportive, people tend to fall out of love with the game. Unfair voting. This was a huge issue. This, not the best, not this, but the point is people weren't being fair, and people who don't deserve always win. Why? Because they just did. And teamers and a lot of other issues just started to pile up. And let's be real, the whole point of the DTI game was to get stars and to rank. If you didn't have fun as a free play player, then you most likely was done with the game way before the fallout. And people like this winning all the time was a huge issue as well. So everybody just gave up and left because, again, of the toxic community. Creators leaving. Creators like Nicholas, Lana, and many others decided to move on from DTI and go to other viral games, which kind of had the halo effect, and people started moving to those games as well. And let's be honest, they are influencers, so they have influence over the community. And as the famous creators left, so did the players who used to enjoy watching them play and used to play. Too much, too fast. DTI gave us errors over errors over errors. So many changes, dressing rooms, map changes, UI changes, shop changes, too many codes all at once, too many items, the map getting bigger and bigger, so many updates all at once, new features, game passes, style showdown, so many stuff. And people just could not get around the fact and wrap their head around the fact. So they kind of just got overwhelmed and left. And it's not the DTI creators and devs fault. They were just trying to make the game better, but somewhere along the line they lost the real DTI. The attention span trap. Now, if I play this video for too long, you are most likely gonna click off and see another video. The same thing happened. Too much of the same thing in DTI again and again and again. People got bored and started moving to the next It Girl game of the summer. And that's a normal thing, and it happened to other games in the past like Adopt Me, Royal High, etc. Even though the developers tried their best to keep the attention, it just happened. Lana lore ending. Now, the biggest part of DTI franchise was Lana and her nemesis Lena, and this lore set apart DTI from all the other dress-up games because this was camp, this was new. None of the other dress-up games ever had a horror background story, so there was some background to it. There was a reason why this was happening. After the Halloween update where we got the 3 chapter quest, people just saw the story of Lana done, like the chapter was closed, so there was nothing else there. There were other quests like Winter Quest and Valentine Quest, but they were okay, they were pretty, but there wasn't any sentiment behind it. No Lana in the lores that is supposed to be Lana's. So quite frankly, it got really boring, and people just started to leave because it was more of a drag rather than just something natural. Devs did their best. They were trying their best. They were under pressure to perform better, and I guess they just kind of fell into the trap of giving out quest after quest just to give people what they demanded, but they forgot to check the quality too. But nevertheless, they worked really hard and we can't say anything about that.
Conclusion. So, in conclusion, DTI is somewhat dying, but I did formulated a plan to save DTI, and that video is going to be up in about like 2 to 3 days. So, make sure to subscribe because you need to hear the fixes that I'm about to give in the next video and give your feedback on it. Anyhow, they do have a new summer update coming along, so let's see. That could be the next breakout of DTI to get it back on the map, but who knows? Anyhow, I will be ending the video here. I'll see you guys next time. Remember to subscribe and go and play DTI. And with that, Miss Impressive out.